So if you're struggling to get leads or sales calls, that's because you do not understand one thing. People, when they want to buy from someone, they want to buy from someone that is better than them. So let's say this is you, okay? Okay? And you have a level of value in this world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. Okay? And this is your prospect. Okay? Same prospect, right? Looks almost like you. Okay, and this is you. Okay? Now, if this prospect is the same size as you, right? The prospect sees you exactly the same, then why would they want to buy from you? Because you are the same, you are their friend, right? Would you ever buy something from your friend? I mean, if you want to be nice to them, but people are not nice to you because they don't give a shit about you, let's be honest. They only care about you for one thing. Can you help them, right? Help. Right? Help. And in order for you to look like the person that can help them, you need to be bigger than them, right? So, if you make your prospect look like this, and then you become like this, then what happens? You have authority. They can look up to you, quite literally. Like you can see this, right? This little guy here looks up to this bigger guy. And now this big guy can demand stuff from the little guy, from the follower, right? That's why you are an influencer and you have followers. People follow you. But in order for them to follow you all the way to the bank, they need to see you like bigger than life, okay? And how do you get to this point where you are bigger than life for them? Well, you do a couple of things. First of all, results. Okay? And I'm not just talking about testimonials and whatnot, because testimonials help to a certain extent. I want to give you a little story from my past, which is like a year or so ago. I was in this place with my business where I just couldn't get results from my clients anymore. It was very difficult and it was totally outside of my control, okay? It was completely outside of my control. It wasn't about motivation, it wasn't about accountability, just the market was totally fucked. That's one of the reasons why I got out of that business in the first place as well. But because I didn't get results, I thought that if I don't get results from my clients, I'm not allowed to promote my business, okay? But that's the wrong mindset. It is what it is. I'm telling you the dark secrets here in info that nobody talks about. If you live a good life because of the things that you've already created for yourself, you should show that on Instagram. You should show how great your life is all the freaking time. Like, if you have a great car, show it, okay? I regret not doing this in my past business. I regret it. I honestly regret it. I regret not showing the amazing places that I traveled to because I wanted to be, modest and whatnot. But people buy into you, not necessarily for the results that you have for your clients, but for the results that you have for yourself. They want to buy your lifestyle. I always thought that people want to learn from me because they want to learn the skill from me. No, they wanted to have my lifestyle, and then I was selling them a unique mechanism that would get them to my lifestyle. And this is something that I regret not doing properly, okay? So that's why, like, if you look at the Onuha brothers, I think that's what their name is, or if you look at Tate, like, those guys are quite literally scamming their audience. Like, there's proof, unlimited proof that those guys are scamming their audience, but they still get money from their fucking fans. How does that work? Because they keep flexing the results, especially in B2C. Most of you are in B2C, okay? I was in B2C as well. If you're selling fitness coaching, Airbnb coaching, fucking meditation coaching, dating coaching, trading coaching, all of you guys are in B2C, right? You're selling to consumers, to regular people. If you want to sell to this type of people, you need to sell your lifestyle massively, okay? If you're in B2B, you should never buy from someone that flexes their lifestyle. That's a rule that I've learned quite harshly, okay? So think about it. I want you to think about like what is it in your daily life that your clients want you to have and think you have. Because let's be honest, if you're an expert and if you're already making $10,000, $20,000 per month, you're probably just at home in front of your computer, like thinking about content, managing your clients. What else you do? That's kind of it. Like you have a pretty boring life, right? But you cannot sell that in B2C. People want to see that your life is actually great. So you need to start engineering your life in a way that you can flex it in front of your audience, okay? You need to engineer dinners, right? Dinners. And then you go and you take pictures of your dinner, right? Then you engineer holidays, right? And then you go and you take pictures of that. And then you tell people that the only reason why you got to that place is because the thing that you are doing. Then you engineer, what else can you engineer? Your car. If your audience expects you to have a BMW M4, make sure that you get that M4, because then they will associate you with success. By mistake, I got the wrong car, right? I don't think I have a guru car. I have an AMG GT. It's more like a classic car, I would say. It's not a typical guru car. I think I should have a GT3 RS. That's the de facto guru car nowadays. But you need to look at your life, and sure, maybe this is not authentic to you, to take pictures of your dinner, to take pictures of your holidays, of your car. I understand. It wasn't for me. But at the end of the day, you need to live for a living, and you need to show people that you are better than them. And you do that through your content. So when you do this correctly, you'll see that you'll have a weird influx of leads coming through. Okay? I don't want to give you the advice of just post more content or more helpful content. People don't care about that. Okay? They don't care about that. They want to look up to someone. People want a leader every single fucking time. And if you can convey that through your lifestyle, and then you can show this in your content, right? On YouTube here or on Instagram, you can take travel vlogs. You can shoot videos in cool locations. You need to start taking this seriously. This flexing thing, you need to take it seriously. And I'm telling you this because I've learned indirectly from big gurus, and I know what they're doing, but they are not saying this because it doesn't sound good to reveal to people what you did to them to get them in. And it's easier for them, it's easier for them to say that the reason why you got in their program is because their psychology or their sales page that they sold you, or whatever unique mechanism they sold you. But in fact, the reason why you are in their program is because of this stuff, of this front-end stuff, which is carefully engineered. Now, my goal is to create coaches and people in this industry that are actually in the market to create good. You know, I was speaking today with a client, and I told her, like, look, you need to share your personal story. You need to share with your audience the fact that you used to cry, okay? You need to share this, because at the end of the day, if you care about what people think about you, you will not have the impact to get more clients. Because at the end of the day, if you're in this coaching business, you need to understand that this is a very particular type of business. This is not drop shipping. This is not some service providing business. This is a business where you actually need to deliver a transformation to your client. I got screwed over by so many fucking coaches and consultants and all these fucking agencies, and I got tired of this. That's why I even started this business in the first place. It's actually one of the reasons. So you need to use these strategies, right? These Machiavellian strategies to get clients for yourself, so you can put a happy person in the market. Because if you're a fitness coach, right, and then you get a fatty and then you transform them into a fit person, that person will raise better kids, okay? That person will work harder. They will get a better job, right? They will make more money. They will put it into the economy, right? This person will have more friends, better friends. Their self-image is gonna grow. You are changing quite literally. Sometimes we just look at the money and we just see leads and whatever. But these are real people, you know? Like quite literally, I had a lot of clients of mine that gave me literally all their money. I was speaking with one yesterday, and she told me that she's affected by the freaking inflation, that the meat went from 5 pounds to 7 pounds. And I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, these are real people. Like, we really need to inspire them, motivate them, get them to do the work, get them the results they actually paid for. So if you're in a position where you struggle to get leads or sales calls, that means you're not doing some of this, okay? Nobody wants to be like you. If nobody wants to be like you, why would they pay you? You know what I mean? Like, this is the truth. I hope this makes sense. If you want to work with me, there's a link in the description. If you make over $5,000 per month, and if you have case studies, I can help you scale to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month, depending on how long we're gonna work together and what your niche is. All right, peace out. Thanks for watching.